Hey people, what's up? Good morning. How are you today? Hey, how are you? How are you? Good morning. I wanted to come on live this morning, give you some updates. The big update is I have a podcast I'm releasing later today. I recorded it with my cousin John, and I want to let you know you're gonna think it's pretty ugly. You're gonna think it's pretty ugly. You're probably gonna turn away. You're probably gonna start making fun of John and me for even doing this podcast. You're probably going to ridicule John, but it's the way it is when you do what isn't popular, but what's right. And I can't tell you how beautiful what he did is and what the story is. It's a slice of real life. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to share it with you all a little bit later today. But I don't think you're going to be able to handle it, honestly. But I hope you can. I hope maybe it hits you in a way that if you can't handle it immediately, you figure out how to grow up and take it for what it is, which is a beautiful slice of life. So that's coming up later today. The second thing is, listen, y'all have talents. Talent economy is burgeoning. People are starting to get paid. Like, people are building businesses around. That's rather than send your advertising dollars to ABC, CBS, or any cable network. Why don't we just pay people who have thousands or hundreds of people following them, not like a social media influencer, but as a somebody who's providing real value, right? Not the lingerie model who has millions of people following her to look at her body, and some of them buy the lingerie. But I'm talking about real people who are starting to get it paid for what they're teaching. All right, I have a friend, his name's Alan. He's kind of doing this, right? He's built a lifestyle business around his woodworking, around his gardening, around his hobbies, around his talents. He's teaching people at the same time. A new way of getting your message out for businesses, big and small, is emerging. And it's the talent economy. People are consuming information from where they get the best information, not from the big networks. So if you go on YouTube and you start looking at people that are teaching things, teaching charisma, teaching persuasion, teaching cooking, teaching all types of cool stuff, they're building massive followings of a niche audience. And people are going to be able to hyper-target these niche audiences, not with over advertising, but by becoming part of that experience that they're feeling. So the talent economy is wide open and it's ready for people to get involved. And that's why I'm doing the talent show, to show all these different talents that are out there in the world, how the people walking around in your everyday life are absolutely chock full of just the most unbelievable talents. And even some of them are actually leaning into them a way where it becomes their lifestyle and they're living the life of their dreams. I can't tell you how much evidence I've found come my way, right? I haven't found it as come my way of this being absolutely true, that if you are able to lean into something that brings you alive with passion and just go for it with a long-term view and build the life around that, and build the life and do the things that manifest that, you're going to be fine in the long run. You're going to be happy. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to come with a lot of baggage, but it's a good baggage that you're going to be able to learn from. It's absolutely true. There's nothing I'm more convinced of now. I had another conversation with a friend. We'll be releasing a podcast, episode 8 of the talent show. Brian Schaffert, pilot. Again, dude's leaning into his talents, lots of risks, a little bit of hardship, lots of sacrifices, made it happen. So people, if you have talents and you're sharing them and you're enthusiastic about them, I want you to start thinking about how I can help you understand what's going on in this talent economy. So lastly, please go to marloweandcaulfield.com. It's getting more and more exciting over there by the day. and I ask you to go pick up something, learn something. There's nothing but useful information over there, whether it's a podcast with Christian, where we talk about all types of interesting things with the modern economy, how to get involved in crypto, how to understand what different ways of transacting and building value are. Yeah, these are real things that are happening in the world, changing ways of doing business. If you want to learn about how does somebody go from being a successful financial advisor to a career pilot, it's easy. You just got to do it. But hear Brian's story. See how he did it. Maybe you're somebody who's sitting there in a nice corporate job with a nice promotion path and a career trajectory that looks great. But maybe there's something in your heart that's asking for a little bit more. Learn from Brian. See how he did it. Talent show is going to keep coming at you with great guests. If you have anybody who's just living an audacious life by just being immersed in their talents in a way where they share them as a lifestyle and improve the lives of others because they're touching people with their passion, let me know. I want to hear about these people. I want to see these people. I got a lot of great guests lined up for you in the coming weeks. But this week, you're going to get hard. You're going to get hit really hard. You're going to get hit hard with a real slice of life. You're going to look at addiction. You're going to look at despair. And you're probably going to turn away because how the situation was handled was so beautiful, it's going to hurt your eyes. And in a second, we're going to bring a pilot, Brian Shafford. I want you to go to marloncaulfield.com. Please, if you're seeing this video, go to marloncaulfield.com. There's a lot of buttons on there where you can go ahead and click subscribe and put in your email. My wish today is that 10 people do that. I just need 10 people to sign up, get an email from me and Magda every time we put up a new blog post. Unfortunately, we're only putting up new blog posts about once or twice a week. So you get 1 or 2 emails a week. Unsubscribe from one of the BS emails that you're getting from a BS clothing store or a BS whatever that you're not thrilled with anymore. Just substitute that spam for some real value that you're going to get from Magda and I. Hope you all have a great day. I hope you dig deep. I hope you work hard today. I hope you seek out challenges. I hope you rise above whatever may or may not be holding you back. But I hope you rise above the average today and make yourself extraordinary. And if you don't know how to do that, just go help somebody. Figure out how to go help somebody. That's not hard. You can't go wrong doing that. Have a blessed day, my people.